Welcome, everyone. Dan and Geneviève are pleased that you're here today to share in their joy during this wonderful moment in their lives. Dan et Geneviève vous souhaitent tout la bienvenue. Ils sont heureux de vous accueillir ici pour partager leur joie en ce jour de leur mariage. Today, Geneviève and Dan's relationship changes. All of us know it will continue to grow and become better and better. Indeed, this is a day of hope. It is a day in which Geneviève and Dan demonstrate their love for each other. You are gathered here as witnesses to continue your support and encouragement as they unite in marriage. You are called to try, with the greatest love and wisdom you can command, to support these two and to help them in every way that you can. Aujourd'hui, la relation entre Geneviève et Dan subit un changement. Tous ici espérons qu'elle grandira. C'est un jour d'espoir où Geneviève et Dan démontrent leur foi l'un envers l'autre. Vous, témoins ici présents, êtes invités à encourager Geneviève et Dan dans leur nouvelle alliance. On vous demande avec tout l'amour et la sagesse que vous possédez d'encourager Geneviève et Dan de toutes les manières possibles. I'll now invite Dan's sister Ruth to give a reading on the nature of love.
Hello. So this is from The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. They looked at each other for a moment. The moment became a longer moment, and suddenly it was a very long moment. So long, one could hardly tell where all the time was coming from. For Arthur, who could usually contrive to feel self-conscious if left alone for long enough with the Swiss cheese plant, the moment was one of sustained revelation. He felt on the sudden like a cramped and zoo-born animal who awakes one morning to find the door to his cage hanging quietly open, and the savannah stretching gray and pink to the distant rising sun, while all around new sounds are awaking. He wondered what the new sounds were as he gazed at her openly wondering face and her eyes that smiled with a shared surprise. He hadn't realized that life speaks with a voice to you, a voice that brings you answers to the questions you continually ask of it, had never consciously detected or recognized its tones till it now said something it had never said to him before, which was yes.
You have come to love each other deeply and sincerely. Today, you are dedicating yourselves to give happiness and well-being, each to the other. Genevieve, you have chosen Dan to be your partner. Will you love him and respect him? Will you be honest with him always? And will you stand by him through whatever may come? So Genevieve, please repeat after me. I do solemnly declare that I do not know of any lawful impediment why I, Genevieve Jourdain, may not be joined in matrimony to Dan Cohen. Dan, you have chosen Genevieve to be your partner. Will you love and respect her? Will you be honest with her always? And will you stand by her through whatever may come? So Dan, please repeat after me. I do solemnly declare that I do not know of any lawful impediment why I, Dan Cohen, may not be joined in matrimony to Genevieve Jourdain. And do you both promise to continue to change and grow together and support each other as your relationship evolves? Genevieve and Dan also know that they're not in their relationship alone, but that it is built on the love and support of the people gathered here, their friends and family. Without you, they would not be the people they are today. For that reason, I ask, do all gathered here also pledge to support Dan and Genevieve in their life together? Genevieve et Dan savent que leur relation dépend aussi de l'amour et le soutien de vous tous ici, leurs amis et famille. Sans vous, ils ne seraient pas qui ils sont aujourd'hui. Avec ceci en tête, est-ce que vous promettez de soutenir Dan et Genevieve dans leur vie ensemble? Now we have come to your promises, where you will affirm your love and pledge your everlasting commitment to one another. Dan, please repeat after me. I call upon these persons here present to witness that I, Dan Cohen, do take you, Genevieve Jourdain, to be my lawful wedded wife and partner in life. You are my love, my inspiration, and my best friend. I promise to encourage you, respect you, laugh with you, and most of all, to love you in good times and bad for all the days of my life. Now, Genevieve, please repeat after me. I call upon these persons here present to witness that I, Genevieve Jourdain, do take you, Dan Cohen, to be my lawful wedded husband and partner in life. You are my love, my inspiration, and my best friend. I promise to encourage you, respect you, laugh with you, and most of all, to love you in good times and bad for all the days of my life. The circle has no beginning and no end. The rings you are about to give each other are a symbol of the unity and oneness of your two lives. Dan, please repeat after me. Genevieve, I give you this ring as a symbol of our everlasting love. May it remind you always of the promises we have made today. Genevieve, please repeat after me. Dan, I give you this ring as a symbol of our everlasting love. May it remind you always of the promises we have made today. Now may the love which has brought you together continue to grow and enrich your lives. May you meet with courage the problems that arise to challenge you, and may your relationship always be one of love and trust. May the happiness you share today be with you always, and may every word you have pledged here be a living truth in your lives. Maintenant, que cet amour qui vous a unis embellisse votre vie de couple. Que les défis de la vie soient rencontrés avec courage et que votre relation grandisse avec amour et confiance. Que cette joie que vous partagez aujourd'hui soit avec vous pour toujours et que chaque parole échangée vous guide tout au long de votre vie. Nous invitons maintenant la sœur de Geneviève, Isabelle, à faire une lecture au sujet de l'amour.
To love is not to possess, by James Avalon. To love is not to possess, to own or imprison, nor to lose oneself in another. Love is to join and separate, to walk alone and together, to find a lasting freedom that lonely isolation does not permit. It is finally to be able to be who we really are, no longer clinging in childish tendency, nor docilely living separate lives in silence. It is to be perfectly oneself and perfectly joined in permanent commitment to another and to one's inner self. Love only endures when it moves like waves, receding and returning gently or passionately, or moving lovingly like the tide in the moon's own predictable harmony. Because finally, despite a child's scars or an adult's deepest wounds, they are openly free to be who they really are, and always secretly worth in the very core of their being, where true and lasting love and alone are.
Merci, Isabelle. Geneviève and Dan, we have heard you promise to share your lives in marriage. So in the honesty and sincerity of what you have said and done here today, before all of these witnesses, I, Lisa Alain, by virtue of the powers vested in me by the Marriage Act of the Province of Ontario, do hereby pronounce you, Dan Cohen and Geneviève Jodoin, to be married, husband and wife. Geneviève et Dan, nous avons entendu votre promesse de partager vos vies dans l'union de mariage. Donc, dans l'honnêteté et dans la sincérité de vos paroles et vos actions, faites ici devant nous, témoins. C'est en vertu des pouvoirs qui me sont conférés par la loi du mariage de la province d'Ontario que moi, Lisa Alain, je vous déclare Dan Cohen et Geneviève Jodoin mariés, époux et épouses. The marriage vows may be sealed with a kiss. gentlemen, I present to you for the first time as a married couple, Dan and Genevieve.